Is a day to celebrate the achievements of women. It is International Women's Day, and we are highlighting some of the work that's being done right here in our state to support women and families. And joining me in studio right now is Carol Hefner, the Vice Chair of the Oklahoma Commission on the Status of Women, as well as Brianna Ramos, who is a commissioner, and Brianna is also the chair of the Women's Hall of Fame. Thank you, ladies, for joining me today, and happy International Women's Day to both of you.
To you too. It's such a pleasure to be here.
Well, thank you so much. I know you guys are working hard for our state. Let's talk about the commission first off, because I think that maybe a lot of people probably don't know much about the Commission on the Status of Women. So what is it and what does the commission do?
We are an appointed commission. There are about 30 of us on the commission. We do have a board of advisors, also women who advise us on any number of a myriad of issues that face women across the state. This is a statewide commission. We honor different things going on around the state, but right now in particular, we've really set our sights on a great bipartisan issue, which is human trafficking. And so we travel the state doing community coffees and community conversations with different areas, particularly the rural areas, which are less served. So we travel the state and speak into women and young girls' lives about what to see, what to expect, and how to handle this.
And in these conversations, how can you take part in them, especially these younger women who may not know what to look out for in some of the things? How can they learn more about that?
Sure. So we go to, as you said, these different rural towns, and you can request us to come and host a community conversation in your area. They're also posted on our website, which I know that you guys will link for us. So if you live in a rural community or somewhere around Oklahoma City, we would be happy to come and hold a community conversation. It's really about awareness, not just for young women, but for boys too. They need to know what to look for in the signs.
And with Oklahoma being right in the middle of the country, this really is an important topic and conversation that needs to be had with especially our younger women.
It is naturally a demographic.
Yeah.
Across the United States. We hit right in the center. We are an epicenter. And it is a problem, but we have to hit things, head on, particularly where women are concerned, because it not only affects women, it affects the family. And so there are so many others. It epicenters out and really has that ripple effect. But with regard to the Oklahoma Commission on the Status of Women, we also are honored to work on so many other issues, and we're very much a solutions-based group. And we really draw from a myriad of different industries across the state and across all of Oklahoma. Women that serve on this do a myriad of other things. We are volunteers, and so we get together once a month and we go over everything that we're looking at across the state. We do studies and we sit down and we make sure that we have ways to kind of come at these issues with great solutions.
Such important work. And I wanted to touch on this. I know there's so many different things that you're looking at and focusing on. Human trafficking is just one part of it. Also, childcare. We were talking a little bit earlier, and I thought this statistic was just staggering that 55% of Oklahoma is a childcare desert.
It's true. We have got, well, what we did was, and I think that you touched upon this maybe in a conversation earlier about during the pandemic, when things kind of rolled back, women and men, everybody was back in the home working virtually. It kind of took away from the need for childcare outside the home. But now that we see people growing and going back to work and back in workforce places outside the home, there is more need. And so we really wanted to address through this summit that we had in the fall, a way to really ramp back up and get back into unrestricted. We've got so many barriers right now to having fees that are kind of incumbent upon women to have to pay, and it's almost prohibitive for them to go back to work. And so we're trying to kind of beat that back and work on solutions so that it's easier for women to work once again and be comfortable where their children are and know that they have those options.
There's so much that we can talk about on this. And I do want to just remind everyone, we are going to link your website to our KOCO app and KOCO.com as well, so you can check that out to learn more about the commission. Let's also talk about the Women's Hall of Fame. Nominations are open right now. So what can you tell us about this, and what are you looking for exactly?
Brianna is our chair.
Okay.
I get so excited about the Women's Hall of Fame because, in hundreds of years, 100 years, 200 years, all we're going to have left is what was documented or reported on during that time, right? And so the Oklahoma Women's Hall of Fame gives us the opportunity to carve a permanent mark in the history books for the accomplishments of that women have have done in our state. And so it's so important, if you know a woman who has, created change in her community and she's from Oklahoma, then we would love to see her nominated. And we want representation from all across the state. So
Absolutely.
You can nominate them at our website as well.
Okay, it's all going to be there. We'll link it on the KOCO app, so check it out. And I know that the deadline's coming up soon, right?
Yes,
April
5th.
April
Nominations
5th.
are open until April 5th.
Okay, well, thank you, ladies. Thank you
Thanks
for
for
your
having us.
time here and also for your work to empower and inspire women in our state.
We're
honored.
so honored. Yes,
Thank you, guys. Let's send it back over to the guys, I guess, on this International Women's Day. It was nice to have 3 ladies here in the studio with you fellas.